Talk about the Persian Gulf. What are they saying about the American energy policies? I mean, the president has gone to OPEC saying, hey, we need to open the spigots a little bit and get some more oil on the market. What are they saying? I mean, they've been hesitant to do that. What's the word over there? Is there this belief that maybe the United States should be doing more to help itself?
Well, we ought to be doing more to help ourselves. It's incumbent upon us to do that. There are ways that we can protect the environment without punishing the economy. I don't know that the Democrats understand that major concept. But what I saw in the Persian Gulf was a much more aggressive Iran. Also, we're seeing it with communist China. We're seeing it with Vladimir Putin. We're seeing it with North Korea. And you talked about all the things that we haven't done yet in Congress. This National Defense Authorization Act, this should have been passed months ago, but it's been on the back burner for Joe Biden and for Chuck Schumer. We never want to send our men and women in uniform into a fair fight. We want to make sure that they have strength, can project strength. We want to make sure they have the equipment, the manpower, the firepower that they need. And this administration not just is wrong on energy, they have been very weak. This president has been weak on national defense because when he came into office, his first budget basically supersized government on everything except for two areas where we didn't even keep up with inflation. One was defense, the other was homeland security. Our nation deserves better.
You make a very good point on the National Defense Authorization Act, because now you have, Russian troops amassing at the Ukrainian border. You have China with threatening language toward Taiwan. And yet the window is narrowing to get this done. I mean, it's been passed 60 years in a row. We're assuming that Congress will move heaven and earth to get it passed. But the window is narrowing. How do you get this thing done quickly?
You're right. The window is narrowing because we have that. The government runs out of money this Friday. We have the debt ceiling, as you mentioned, and Joe Biden and Chuck Schumer want to pass this massive tax and spending bill by Christmas. We have an entire Republican conference who wants to do everything we can to defeat it. I think the best Christmas present for the American people would be to block these increased taxes, block this bill that causes more inflation. And the more people know what's in this bill, the worse it becomes, because people really don't like so many of the things that are in this bill, which is going to raise taxes and increase inflation.